I have a hidden talent too, which is I can turn anything into a drum. This is a superpower, and we're gonna turn this chair into a drum, and we're gonna stand it like this.
That's great. Thank you. I advise securing a lawyer. You're gonna need a really good lawyer.
Nerd Mafia, forget about it. We run laps in 12 parsecs, maybe less, and done flat. A good fella here to bless them all with fun facts.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
What's good, YouTube? This is Nerd Mafia, and whether you're a regular or new viewer, welcome to the family. Today we're going to talk about how Charlie Cox's Daredevil will show up in the She-Hulk series on Disney+. But first, I need you to Hulk out and smash that like button, stretch out your spandex even more before tapping subscribe if you're new, and set notifications to all videos in order to join the Nerd Mob and never miss out on another video produced by this channel. Also, in addition to the Twitter, Facebook, and Insta socials, there's now a Nerd Mob Discord channel to talk spoilers on all current and upcoming content of interest and mostly just hang out and goof around with like-minded people. Links are in the description. Now, let's get into it. By now, it's no secret that Charlie Cox's Daredevil will be making a cameo in this series. We last saw his character making his MCU debut as Peter Parker's lawyer in Spider-Man No Way Home. And of course, we all remember the Netflix Daredevil series that ran for 3 seasons before Marvel pulled the plug on sharing their IP with Netflix. It's been believed by many that this will not be a direct continuation of the Netflix character crossing over into the MCU, but share strong similarities. There's also conflicting information like the Marvel.com update on the screen forward port that basically hinted Matt Murdock's appearance in No Way Home takes place sometime after the series finale of Daredevil Season 3, but that was quickly pulled before lasting longer than really a couple days on their website back in March. Anyway, what we do know is that Matt Murdock is a defense attorney. Jennifer Walters was a prosecutor in the district attorney's office, but is now also a defense attorney at glk&h. Trailer footage to this point has only shown Daredevil appearing, but I'm betting his alter ego will show up as well, given the two work in the same field. They're bound to cross paths in the courtroom or at the negotiating table at some point. Now I've got a theory, but I'm not going to tell it to you until you hit like and subscribe. Got it? Alright, cool. So I think that the Emil Blonsky parole scenario will last the entirety of this series. While I don't think this will be the only case that Jennifer Walters works on, I do think that it won't end quickly. And when you think of someone being up for parole, it's normally the parolee speaking before parole board. The parolee can choose to have representation, in this case that would be She-Hulk, right? Then there could be those who attend and speak out in favor or against his parole. I think that's where Matt Murdock might fit in. The reason I believe the Blonsky hearing plot will last at least a little while longer than we might have thought is a number of people got access to the first 4 episodes of the series. And as a minor spoiler, most of them say we don't get Daredevil until after the first 4 episodes. There's 9 total episodes to this series, and I believe he'll be connected to the hearing in some way. So that leads me to the conclusion it's going to drag on for a majority of the series. Blonsky obviously caused a ton of damage in Harlem during his battle with Bruce Banner's Hulk back in The Incredible Hulk, when a completely different person literally was The Incredible Hulk. And given that Hell's Kitchen, where Matt Murdock resides, is only about a 15 to 20 minute drive from Harlem on a good day, maybe attorney Matt Murdock is representing families of victims of collateral damage during that event. Now, during the course of the hearing, it's possible that some other bad actors attempt to intervene outside of the courtroom, or even within, like what already happened with Titanium. But either way, it could be someone acting in the interest of gaining Blonsky as a member of the Thunderbolts, or some other scheme. Maybe one or all of those 7 soulmates that he's talking about. Or maybe that's not how any of this goes down, and we get some kind of crazy connection to the Kingpin. That'd be fun too. Either way, I feel like the end of this series will lead to some rendering of Valentina Contessa Too Many Names and Smart Hulk going savage in Sakaar. And it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong about anything I just said. You stayed here to hear me out, so hit that like button before I go Savage Hulk on your ass. But seriously, that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in for this video. Until next time, I'm out.